Hello everybody and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel. I'm of course the XsivPlayer, and today we are up to episode number 80 of our Let's Play series here on Farm Simulator 19. Before we get started, if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So today, episode number 80, what are we doing? Well, today we are going to plant up some soybeans. And to do this, we're going to need the John Deere 8400R. Jump on in there, get that started up. And of course, we're going to need something to do the planting. We are of course going to be using the Lemkin Solitaire 12, which is just inside this shed here. Open that up. And here it is, the Lemkin Solitaire 12. Seems to be our planter at the moment, so that's all good. Where's the tow bar? Are we missing it completely? We are indeed, there we go. It is of course full of seed at the moment, so that's all good. And what we're going to do is just start up the other end of the field so that we're not going over any of our barley that we've already planted up, and that is growing. We don't want to join the crops up at any point. We have got all the potatoes on the left of us there that all needs harvesting as well, so we will have to do that at some point. But as I say, today is all about planting. What we're going to be planting, of course, is soybeans. Come around the end here so we're not damaging any of our crop. Get that all unfolded. Yeah, it should be far enough apart there. So like I say, what we want to do is just change the seed to soybeans, and we're going to hire a worker for this just so that it's in a straight line. Nothing worse than making a complete hash of it right from the start. As I hire the worker, and that way we can get a perfectly straight line, and hopefully they will go all the way to the end. Of course, if you ever do plant up a field where you've got two crops on the same field, make sure that you do leave a gap between the crops, as it does mess up the harvesters. It gets itself proper confused and it can't harvest either of the grains. So yeah, always make sure you've planted up with a gap. I think there's quite a big gap between, to be honest. Certainly should be big enough. Well, I think it may cause us just to miss a gap down at the other end of the field there. Yeah, I think it will. Obviously the ground is completely unlevel here. It's quite a steep hill, this one that is on. We will of course want to get all this fertilised as well. Yesterday's episode of course was about fertilising and spraying up. Like we said, we'll have to do another episode very soon with that. And there we go, there's that gap that I was talking about we're going to miss. But it's not the end of the world, as I say. It could be worse. But, do a straight line all the way down, and then we know where we are when it comes to harvesting, etc. think all these fields are going to need ploughing over again after this crop anyway, so I'll be able to dig everything right out. We'll probably spread lime on the soil as well. Wage payment there of £46 gone out. So yeah, today is of course Friday, it's our farming Friday. Always Fridays we call farming Fridays of course. But as I say, it is Friday, we are up to the weekend. Can't believe we're at the weekend already. Just don't know where this week has gone. Trying to get videos produced, etc. and get caught up with all of our review videos as well. Game publishers are sending us games and we are running out of time in order to get them recorded. But now we're back from holiday, as I say, we can now crack on with that and get caught up. But as I say, today is of course all about planting up these soybeans. That is the main job for today. So I think what we're going to do, as I say, this is quite a large field. It's going to take some time to do, so I think what we're going to do is put this onto a time lapse and then we'll come back when it's nearly finished of course. So yeah, we'll see you in just a tick. Okay, so welcome back. Hopefully you've enjoyed that time lapse there. As you can see, as we're just going past this edge here, we are missing some bits and pieces. That is purely because of the way that the hills are. It just completely misses the seed drills, of course. Get our words out when we think about what we're actually doing there, but as I say, we are of course nearly done. We've got quite a big chunk of this done. The time lapse itself is took us half an hour to put together, so by the time that's obviously all broken down, it's took us a fair bit of time to get this job done. We've still got some to get done and finished, but I think for today, I think that is looking like it's going to come to a conclusion very soon. Again, there's a few more rows to do, but I think it might be worth just doing that off camera. Obviously we don't want to keep the worker going for too long. It is pretty much a slow process when it comes to the workers doing these kind of jobs, especially on bits where you've got the field that's angled like this. The worker wouldn't actually stop there and turn around, they'd have to back up and then turn around, so let's crack on and do some of this ourselves now. Lower that down, turn it on. And off we go again. We can of course put out the ridge maker. That allows us to know where the next row is going to go. If you've never used the ridge maker before, where have you been? But yeah, the ridge maker of course makes a row mark in the soil there, as you can just see it on the very left of the screen now. And then what you do when you come back down the next row is of course keep the nose of your tractor lined up in the ridge, or maybe just to the left of the ridge, depending on how hilly the ground is. And then you get a perfect distance between each row, of course. But as I say, we are coming towards the end of today's episode. We don't want to be doing too longer episodes because they take an awful long time to put together, and once we've got them all together and rendered, etc., we've got that time to upload as well, which again does take a fair bit of time out. We did have problems on Monday with uploads, of course. That's the reason it ended up coming out on Tuesday. And Tuesday's video was of course extremely late at night before that was actually released. There goes the train again. So yeah, we don't want too longer videos. So we can put that ridge maker away now. Lift that up, turn it off, spin ourselves round. So as we say, line up with the nose of the tractor in the ridge. Lower that down, turn it all on again, and off we go. And as you can see, you're pretty much bang on where it needs to be. As I say, you might want to come just to the left of the ridge ever so slightly when it's on a slope. That way you're not missing any. Bring out the ridge maker that side. But as you can see, we are getting this job done. This is of course all soybeans that we're planting up, which means we should make a good amount of money off this crop once it's harvested. Obviously we're going to be fertilising it up as well. We've still got about £2 million in the bank, but as we said in yesterday's episode, and I'm not sure if we said it at the beginning of this episode or not, but that is going to be spent on sheep very soon. Well, not just sheep, but animals. Get some more cows, etc. as well. What we could really do with getting is a manure spreader. Obviously got the pigs and the cows that are both producing manure. Which is of course that free fertiliser. We have of course got slurry as well. So there we go, we turn off that ridge maker there. Like I say, we are getting done, getting through the field, getting these jobs done bit by bit, but as I say, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed this one. If you have, remember of course to drop us a like on today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new, and if of course you could share today's video with family and friends or anybody else you think may enjoy, it would also be very much appreciated. It does help the channel grow of course. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this one, and we shall see you in the next one. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.